Time is 11 o'clock on this late Wednesday night, August 8, 2018. It is time now for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, August 8, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock. Yeah, news. 78 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news is race just got closer after county finds hundreds of uncounted votes. New Mexico couple suspects were training children for school shootings, prosecutors said. Judge T.S. Ellis, Robert Mueller. Prosecutors at odds over witnesses in Paul Manafort trial. Trump's lawyers issue cutoff for Miller as he seeks to interview the president. Omarosa has secretly taped Trump and has played audio for the people. Will 76ers versus Celtics be the best rally in the NBA in 2018-2019? Nicholas Cruz punches his own face. Rambles about demons and children confession video. A woman fled in the scene of a crash at a field in the car spraining action in Florida. Trump's meetings are used to call for wildfires excuse to attack endangered species protection. Michigan man who was the youngest U.S. to be convicted of murder is tased during an indecent exposure. U.S. announces a new Russian sanctions after determining Moscow responsible for UK Novichok assassination attempt. Renewed fire between Israel and Gaza interrupts talk of ceasefire. Amid with studies, Trudeau vows that Canada will always speak strongly. White House drafting sanctions order to punish foreign interference in U.S. elections. Fall River man bed flooded after falling 25 feet wall, painted rain and mouse. Attleboro woman faces charges of stealing checks from man. One is in custody after overnight stabbing in Pawtucket. Wall Street celebrates after Elon Musk floats taking Tesla private. New York to cap Uber lifting over ride-hailing services. Rite Aid, the bonds opposition terminates merger agreement with Albertsons. Look at that stocks today, ow! Down 45.16 points at 25,583.75. SP 5 down 75 cents at 2857.70. SP 5 and the Nasdaq up 4.66 at 78.33. Okay. Rehoboth selecting and involved as the Times Regional Planning Agency to conduct the aerial photography using a drone. Taunton City's Council sues ZBA over Planet Petroleum ruling. Randy Costa, if Taunton is getting back in the cage, has been a long road for a mixed martial artist since the last fight in 2014. The Taunton native was hoping to fight again in 2015 for personal reasons. SB hits parked car, rolls over in Brockton. Random firefighters give Coolfish a hot football camp. This year, there were 20 deaths started in the rafters and barns of the bird dog farm. More than Dave Henson said, by now almost all of them have the orange beaks and the newborn swallows peeking over the top. The death toll from a powerful earthquake that struck the Indonesian island Lombok is climbing. Egypt's Orascombe changed his name, retains North Korea businesses. China imposes retaliatory tariffs on about $16 million worth of U.S. goods. Paul Manafort's attorney in this financial fraud trial in Virginia portrayed the prosecutor's star witness Wiggins as untrustworthy on Wednesday. Tech companies use persuasive technologies that harm children. Psychologist said Cincinnati police officer tased 11-year-old girl suspected of stealing food. Court records. Meanwhile, just canceled tropical storm warning in Hawaii as Hurricane Hector moves up with a big island in the Central Pacific Hurricane Center said. Virginia Governor Ralph Northam declared the state of emergency ahead of the planned events to mark the one-year anniversary of the deadly rally. Days after releasing an upbeat during his report that included the jump at the Texas, Ohio, Orlando, Florida-based Seawater NASA plans to eliminate 125 positions. Superman star Margaret Kidder's death ruled as suicide. Tiny tunnels and diagrams appear to be the result of born microorganisms. Perseid meteor shower 2018. to light up its night sky during this peak this weekend. Hepatitis A exposure possible red lobster in Fort Smith, Arkansas. You're raided by savage tick that sucks animals dry, spawns without mating. And mosquitoes found in West Nile virus in Trumbull County in Ohio. And Dallas grandmother dies of West Nile virus. In Gilmanton, New Hampshire, it's 12-alarm middle fighter, 128 Stockwell Hill Road, and multiple MMA units en route, unknown size up presently. Peter Chill News Time is 11:05 on this late Wednesday night, and it's time now for Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Red Sox beat the Toronto Blue Jays 10-5. And tomorrow, the Sox and Jays go out at 7:07 p.m. Other Major League Baseball scores: Milwaukee 8, San Diego 4 in the top of the ninth, middle of the ninth. New York Yankees 7, Chicago White Sox 3, bottom of fourth. Oakland A's and LA Dodgers no score, bottom of fourth. Cincinnati falling to New York Mets 8-0. See Texas 11, Seattle 7, Pittsburgh 4, Colorado Rockies 3, Arizona Diamondbacks 6, Philadelphia 0, LA Angels 6, and the Detroit Tigers 0, and the Atlanta Braves 8, the Washington Nationals 3, and the Minnesota Twins fell to the Cleveland Indians 5-2. St. Louis Cardinals 7, and the Miami Marlins 1, and the Baltimore 5, and the Tampa Bay Rays 4. And the Kansas City Royals 9, and the Chicago Cubs nothing. But the Red Sox fell to Louisville Bats in Louisville 6-5. PGA Championships where Tiger Woods took a turn for the worse. Pro golfer Jared Lau at the age of 36, and how the Mets should build the anti-auto team around the ground. Peter Childers time is 11:07 on this late Wednesday night. Time now for Peter Channel. Traveling in terms of check. Beep. Let's study off on the MBT with a shuttle bus to replace Red Line service between North Quincy and Braintree Station on Wednesday, August 8th from the approximately 9 p.m. for the end of the service with truck minutes. And Green Line St. Barrington experience delays up to 15 minutes due to a train of mechanical problem at Cleveland Circle. The train is out of service. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Okay. Let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England. Start you off down in Rhode Island. Where? 95 northbound side. Those are on the protected stretch head. Route 95, both ends at slow around 165 in Exeter, 24 both ends back from the Berkeley stretch, 140 South between Lakeville and the Silver Sea around Taunton, Route 25, westbound side it is. So around the Warren stretch, Route 3 to southbound side, so Plymouth Plantation Highway. In Boston vicinity, Southern Expressway southbound south between the Mass Pike 9 of the Range split, Mass Pike eastbound south so between Pucciano down the Southern Expressway, Mass Pike westbound south so between Logan Open and the South Boston, Route 1 on the southbound side so the Charleston Search and hit Briskin on the southbound side, Route 1 around Redden, Grand Revere, Route 45 on the northbound side also Marlborough Stretch, Central Massachusetts and Western Massachusetts highways are looking good except on the Mass Pike eastbound side, also Route 7 in Stockbridge, 91 northbound side also Deerfield, Massachusetts, and 91 on the northbound side also Springfield, Massachusetts. In Connecticut, Route 9 at slope offers around the New Britain stretch, 84 eastbound side also Waterbury stretch, Merritt Parkway eastbound side so between 7 down to Westport. And 95 on the northbound side so between Greenwich down to Stepford, and 95 on the southbound side also Staunton, Connecticut. And up north, it's looking good up in New Hampshire, and up in Maine, Falmouthburg, westbound side. Up in Maine, it's looking good except the 93 is southbound side. Those are Route 3 in Plymouth, New Hampshire. And Ottawa, 59 on the northbound side, so go back towards Montreal, and Route 87 on the southbound side. And the northbound side goes to Champlain, New York. Peter Childers time, 11:09 on this late Wednesday night. Time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite movement shows rain showers. On the line as far south as Milton and Quincy, and stretching up the Southern Expressway and up the Boston vicinity, and stretching from Belmont all the way down to Buckport. It's light rain, no big deal. While to the west of us, some patchy showers and some embedded heavy band of rain showers south of Jeffrey, and heavy band of rain showers south of Derry, New Hampshire, and east of Derry, New Hampshire, and rain showers from Portland and Yarmouth, Maine. In the west, a line of heavy bend, the showers and thunderstorm line from Greenfield, Mass. And a Great Barrier to Mass. And another one from Windsor, Connecticut, and Poughkeepsie, New York, and a heavy bend rain showers west of Wyndham, Connecticut. And a line of rain showers from south of Rutland, Vermont, all the way down the Ontario to New York, and then the south central portion of New York State, around Binghamton. And rain showers north of Meredith, New Hampshire. And rain showers down around Denny, Spain, and rain showers from northwestern Maine straight to the Montreal, Quebec, and northern New York State and northwestern Ontario, northwestern Vermont. And gonna look at the storm track. They're all going in the northeast. And take a look at the hazards. Got a flood advisory from northwestern Connecticut and run Poughkeepsie, New York until 1 for New York State until 11:30 p.m. and northwest Connecticut until 12:45 a.m. Temperature spread around the region. It's in the upper 60s, the low to mid, the upper 70s, part west New England, 55-degree wind in the Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, the temperature in Norton, 75 degrees with a humidity 93%. Dew point 82 degrees, barometer 20 inches today, and winds southeast out. And it's gone. A few strong to severe thunderstorms possible this evening, and a few strong to severe thunderstorms are possible Thursday. Main threat will be very localized, strongly damaging wind gusts. In addition, any thunderstorm will be capable of producing torrential rainfall, resulting in very localized flood threat. Okay, look at the forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. Some sorts of heavy rain, clouds got about 32 degrees, and south about 3 to 5 miles an hour, chance of 40%. The rain amounts between 10 winds, bottom amounts, possible thunderstorms. For Thursday, chance of showers, thunderstorms, some sorts produce heavy rain, mostly clouds got about 9 degrees, light southwest wind increase at 5 to 10 miles in the morning, chance of 50%. The rain amounts between 10 winds, possible amounts, possible thunderstorms. For Thursday, mostly clouds about 64 degrees, west about 5 to 7 miles, and coming in the evening for Friday. Saturday, most clouds about 87 degrees, northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Friday night, slight chance of showers after 10 p.m. Partly clouds about 68 degrees, light northeast wind, chance of 20%. Saturday, chance of showers and thunderstorms possible at 9 a.m. Partly sunny, the most clouds about 67 degrees, chance of 35%. Sunday, chance of showers, punch about 4 7 west, mostly clouds got about 82, will about 65 degrees, chance of 35%. Monday, punch about 4 9 a.m. west, partly sunny, the most clouds at the chance of showers about 84, about 67 degrees, chance of 30%. Thursday, Tuesday, chance of showers, punch about west, mostly clouds about 81, about 67 degrees, chance of 40%. And for Wednesday, most sun's got about 86 degrees. And that's getting it for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday, August 8th, 2018. People, hope you have a good night with a good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hope you have a good night.